What's up, everyone? How's it going today? So I was recently sick for about a week, and now I'm talking 39-degree fever for multiple days, multiple trips to the doctor. But in that time, it got me thinking about the kind of things Japan has for when you're feeling a bit under the weather, which is why I decided to talk about my top 5 things for when you're sick in Japan. Before I get started, slight disclaimer. I'm not a doctor and this is not medical advice, so if you're sick and it lasts more than 2 or 3 days, definitely consult with a physician and get actual medical advice. With that said, let's get started with number 1 on the list, Eve medication. No, I know, I just said I'm not a doctor, but I'm recommending some kind of drug. But anyway, this is basically the Japanese version of ibuprofen or Advil in the West. And it's used to treat headaches, general aches and pains, and can also help reduce any slight fever you have. And it's great for just getting through the day if you just need a little extra push or something like that. I usually get the quick DX version, which basically just is supposed to work a little faster and also has a little more ibuprofen in it, so it's a little more potent. Alright, number 2 on my list is this R1 drink. And it comes in this drink form as well as a yogurt type form that you can eat. And this was actually recommended to me by a friend. And they told me that they eat the yogurt version every morning. And they haven't been sick in years. So, correlation doesn't equal causality, as you know. But, that said, I would drink these while I was feeling sick, and after I was done, I would feel a little bit better for about 10 minutes. I mean, I had a 39-degree fever, so it's going to take a lot more than just a little drink to fix that. And now number 3 on my list of top 5 things for when you're sick in Japan. Oh, and these are in no particular order, by the way. Are these little strips, and they're called Dekodeko kuru. And so, essentially, they're basically little cooling strips that you can put on your forehead, like so, when you have a fever, and if you're running too hot, they're meant to help cool you down. You can also put it on the back of your neck if you're feeling sick to help cool you down as well. And it even says that they're supposed to help you concentrate while you're working if you use them during work. I've never seen anyone using one though. They're good for cooling off after sports or feeling refreshed when you're sleepy. Oh, and looking at the back, you can wear them for up to 10 hours at a time, which is basically most of the day. I always wore them for 2 or 3 hours while I was awake when I was sick, and sometimes I did sleep with them on if I noticed that at night that my face was really burning up. Alright, so moving on to number 4 on my list is this iron vitamin drink. And now this is something that's not specifically made for when you're sick. But I did notice that while I was struggling to eat solid foods this past time when I was sick, because I had a really bad stomach type illness, that eating this jelly, wait, do you eat or drink jelly? Anyway, by consuming this iron vitamin drink, that I was able to actually keep this down and also get a few of the different vitamins I need, as it's supposed to be packed with 12 different vitamins according to the package. And they don't taste half bad either, but definitely after just living off of these for several days, I was definitely ready for some real food. They do at least come in different flavors. That said, they all still kind of have that jelly texture, obviously, that jelly flavor. So they all kind of taste a little similar. Alright, last but certainly not least is this OS1 Oral Rehydration Solution. Now, this is something that you shouldn't be drinking unless you're actually sick. It's even written on the bottle not to drink this unless you're actually sick. And the reason being is it's loaded with electrolytes, sodium, among other things, that the sick, probably dehydrated, not eating a ton person needs, while someone who's healthy has plenty of electrolytes and sodium usually. That said, it's certainly not the best tasting thing on this list. It's kind of like salt water almost, just not super salty. So it's still drinkable. But I was really surprised the first time I drank it, and it took a few minutes for me to get used to. That said, very healthy and would recommend if you're sick. So to review, my top 5 things for when you're sick in Japan are Eve medication. The R1 drink also comes in a convenient yogurt form. The Dekodeko kuru strip. The iron energy jelly, as well as the OS1 oral rehydration solution. Alright, that'll do it for the video today. If you have any sick remedies in your own country, or you're living in Japan and want to tell me about something that I might have missed, let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Jade Travels. With that said, I'll see you next time. Mata ne.